how to raise capital for a real estate deal. So if you're raising money for real estate, here's the 4 steps that we do at M1 Real Capital for us. Number 1, get really clear on your edge. In other words, I call it your unfair advantage. Like, what is the thing that you specifically can deliver that is unique and rare and something that other people can't easily get to? Now, it could be a skill, it could be a network, it could be a knowledge base. There's something unique about you, your experience, your team, your opportunity, your timing, whatever it is. You got to get crystal clear on that. That's number 1. Number 2 is you need to create a way to be able to build leads on autopilot. And that goes back to step 1, because when you're super clear on what makes you different and how you add value, it gets really easy to create content, do videos, lead magnets, reach out to people, run a podcast, whatever it is, because you're within your own domain, and that's the thing you speak on. And because you're confident in that, you really do inspire a lot of confidence in your potential investors. Step 3, get really clear on how to have your investor meetings. I call it $1 million meetings. It literally blows me away how many people wing investor meetings, or they show up and throw up. Literally, they bring their brochure, they bring their iPad, they have their slides, and they think that their job is just to throw up on the person. Listen, you need to figure out how to have investor meetings where you create an environment where it's not just you trying to sell yourself to them, but it's you equally creating a frame where you're also interviewing the potential investor to see if they're a fit for your deal. Until you master that, you're going to struggle to raise capital, because you're always going to be perceived as somebody who's pushing onto investors as opposed to trying to find a mutual fit. And then step 4, figuring out how to actually perfect your pitch, which I call the EASY method. EASY stands for exclusive, abundant, scarce in your allocation. There's tons of other videos on that. I'm not going to go into here. You can go on my YouTube channel for that. But ultimately, again, finding your unfair advantage, rolling that into a predictable way to create leads, then having a streamlined, predictable way to have those meetings, and then the 4th way to actually be able to deliver your message with urgency and real scarcity. That's a really good starting point for being able to find your investors for your deals.